Hi everyone, in this video we are going to prove another trigonometric identity involving the angles of a triangle. Here the trigonometric identity is like this: cosine of 2a plus cosine of 2b plus cosine of 2c is equal to negative 4 times cosine of a times cosine of b times cosine of c minus 1. And to prove this trigonometric identity, we are going to use a few basic trigonometric concepts. The first concept that we are going to use is converting a sum of two trigonometric ratios into the product form. So for example, if we have cosine of c plus cosine of d, then that is equal to 2 times cosine of c plus d over 2 times cosine of c minus d over 2. That is one trigonometric formula we are going to use. And the next one that we are going to use is cosine of 2 theta is equal to 2 times cosine squared of theta minus 1. And there is another concept that we are also going to need, that is cosine of pi minus theta is equal to negative cosine of theta. And using these concepts, we are going to prove this trigonometric identity. So let's get started with the proof. First, we are going to begin with the left hand side and then eventually we will arrive at the right hand side. So the left hand side is equal to cosine of 2a plus cosine of 2b plus cosine of 2c. And from here, if we take the first two terms and convert them into a product form, then we are going to have 2 times cosine of 2a plus 2b over 2 times cosine of 2a minus 2b over 2 and of course plus cosine of 2c. And now let's simplify a little bit. So this can be written as 2 times cosine of a plus b, because 2a plus 2b over 2, that can be written as a plus b, times cosine of a minus b, because 2a minus 2b over 2, that will be equal to a minus b, plus cosine of 2c. And from here, can we write this is equal to 2 times cosine of, in place of a minus b, can we write it as pi minus c, times cosine of a minus b plus cosine of 2c. And from here, this will be 2 times cosine of pi minus an angle is equal to negative cosine of that angle. So this will be negative cosine of c times cosine of a minus b plus, now I am going to convert cosine of 2c into 2 times cosine squared of c minus 1. So cosine of 2c can be written as 2 times cosine squared of c minus 1. And then from here, we see that this is equal to negative 2 times cosine of c times cosine of a minus b plus 2 times cosine squared of c minus 1. So if you look at the first two terms, we have a common factor there. Our common factor is 2 times cosine of c. In fact, what I am going to do, I am going to take negative 2 times cosine of c as the common factor. So negative 2 times cosine of c times, what else we have here? Well, we have cosine of a minus b and then of course minus cosine of c and then minus 1. And from here, can we write it like this? Negative 2 times cosine of c, and within the bracket we have cosine of a minus b minus cosine of c. Can we write it as cosine of pi minus a plus b? Think about it, because c can be written as pi minus the sum of a and b, because a plus b plus c is equal to pi radian. So c can be written as pi minus the sum of a and b, and of course we have the negative 1 here outside. And from here, if we simplify this, then we can write it as negative 2 times cosine of c times what we have within the bracket. Well, here we have cosine of a minus b and then cosine of pi minus an angle is equal to negative cosine of that angle. So we already have a minus sign and we are going to get one more negative sign. So essentially this is going to become plus cosine of a plus b, because cosine of pi minus any angle is equal to negative cosine of that angle. So essentially this cosine of pi minus a plus b is negative cosine of a plus b, and we also have another minus sign outside, so that's becoming plus sign, and minus 1 of course, which is outside there. And from here, can we say that this is equal to negative 2 times cosine of c times, within the bracket I am going to rearrange the terms little bit. I am going to write the cosine of a plus b as the first one, because both of them are positive terms here, so we can rewrite them little bit like this. So we can say cosine of a plus b plus cosine of a minus b and minus 1 outside of course. And from here, can we write it like this? Negative 2 times cosine of c times, now again let's convert this sum within the bracket, let's convert it into product form. So this will be 2 times cosine of a plus b plus a minus b over 2 times cosine of a plus b minus a minus b over 2, and then outside the bracket of course we have a negative 1. So here what we did, well, we simply use the cosine c plus cosine d formula. So that is like 2 times cosine of c plus d over 2 times cosine of c minus d over 2, and that's exactly what we have done here. Now let's simplify this. So this can be written as negative 2 times cosine of C times 2 times cosine of A. You see it will be 2A over 2, so that will be cosine of A, and then times the other one will become cosine of B, because it will be cosine of 2B over 2, so that will be cosine of B, and then of course we have a negative 1 outside, and from here we can write this as negative 4, because we have a 2 there and another 2 here, so we have negative 4 times cosine of A times cosine of B times cosine of C and minus 1, and that's exactly equal to our right hand side, and hence it has been proved. We have been able to prove the identity. So this brings us to the end of this video. I'm going to create a few more videos on similar identities. I hope everything made sense in this video. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.